Welcome back to Nourish Garden, where we explore nature's hidden ways of healing. The world feels faster than ever. Alarms before sunrise, screens glowing past midnight, another cup of coffee just to keep up. Notifications, deadlines, endless to-do lists. Your heart races not from running, but from existing. Your body doesn't know the difference between a tiger in the wild and an unread email at midnight. Now, imagine the noise fading. Morning light spills across a quiet kitchen counter. A hand slices through a ripe avocado. Steam rises from a cup of herbal tea. A deep inhale, a small pause, and for a moment, calm returns. What if the antidote to stress isn't found in escape, but in what you eat? What if every bite could whisper calm to your nervous system, reminding your body it's safe again? In this episode, we'll explore the stress detox, how real food can retrain your stress response, balance your hormones, and restore emotional peace. You'll discover why chronic stress isn't just a feeling, it's chemistry, and how simple nutrients can change that chemistry from chaos to harmony. Before we begin, let me know in the comments where and what time you're watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell for more weekly stories about healing through food. Now, take a slow breath. Let the light settle. We're about to journey into how nourishment becomes medicine and how peace begins inside your plate. Stress was never meant to be our enemy. It was designed as a short-term alarm, a survival code written deep in our biology. When danger appears, the brain sends a signal to the adrenal glands, releasing cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart beats faster. Blood flows to your muscles. Your body prepares to fight or flee. But today, the threats are different. They aren't lions or storms. They're traffic jams, job pressure, late-night emails, endless mental noise. The same ancient system keeps firing day after day without rest. Your body lives as if every moment is an emergency. When cortisol stays high, digestion slows, sleep becomes shallow, blood sugar rises and hormones fall out of sync. For women, this can mean mood swings or fatigue. For men, irritability and low focus. Over time, the body forgets how to relax. The adrenal glands keep pressing the gas pedal even when the road has ended. Inside, a quiet imbalance begins to grow. Too much go, not enough flow. The gut stops absorbing nutrients properly, the nervous system stays tense, and inflammation quietly spreads. You might feel anxious, foggy, or tired for no clear reason. But here's the turning point. The food you eat is not just fuel, it's messaging. Each bite tells your body what state it's in. Sugar and caffeine whisper, panic. Magnesium, omega-3s, and adaptogens whisper, safety. When you choose calming foods, you're not only feeding your stomach, you're reprogramming your stress hormones to stand down. That's where healing begins, not in escape, but in rewriting the body's language of stress through nourishment. Let's open the door to nature's quiet pharmacy, where every leaf, nut, and seed carries a message of calm. The foods that restore balance don't come in pills or bottles. They grow in sunlight, sway with the wind, and remind your body what peace feels like. Start with magnesium-rich foods: spinach, avocado, almonds. Magnesium is nature's tranquilizer. It relaxes muscles, regulates cortisol, and steadies your heartbeat. Picture a handful of almonds in the morning, or a bowl of warm spinach tossed with olive oil. Every bite sends a signal to your nervous system. You can exhale now. Then come the omega-3 sources: walnuts, flax seeds, and cold water fish. These fats act like gentle healers inside the brain, reducing inflammation and supporting serotonin, the hormone that lifts your mood. When the mind feels scattered or heavy, omega-3s help rebuild clarity and emotional steadiness. And finally, the ancient wisdom of adaptogens, herbs like ashwagandha, tulsi, and holy basil. For centuries, they've been used to help the body adapt to stress. Unlike stimulants that force energy, adaptogens restore rhythm. A warm cup of tulsi tea before bed, or a teaspoon of ashwagandha in a smoothie can quietly retrain your stress response to stay balanced instead of reactive. Visualize your kitchen as a sanctuary. Green leaves glistening under morning light, herbal steam rising, earthy scents filling the air. These foods aren't just nutrients. They are messages of safety, reminding your biology that it's time to shift from survival to healing. The more often you bring them to your plate, the more your body remembers its natural state of harmony. Behind every calming meal lies real science, proof that nature and modern medicine often speak the same language. Let's look closer at what researchers have discovered about how food truly changes our stress chemistry. Magnesium, often called the relaxation mineral, plays a key role in regulating cortisol, the stress hormone. A Harvard Medical School review found that people with higher magnesium intake show lower anxiety and better sleep patterns. When stress rises, magnesium levels drop, but a diet rich in leafy greens, nuts, and avocados can restore calm from the inside out. Then there's omega-3 fatty acids, found in walnuts, flax seeds, and fish like salmon. Studies published in the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry show that omega-3s improve mood stability and support brain cell communication, acting as natural anti-inflammatories for the nervous system. Think of them as oil for the emotional gears, reducing the friction that stress creates. And adaptogens, ancient herbs now backed by modern science. Research on ashwagandha reveals it can reduce cortisol levels by up to 30%, while tulsi, holy basil, has been shown to balance blood sugar and protect cells from oxidative stress. Both work through the HPA axis, the brain-body circuit that manages your stress response. When this axis is balanced, your mind feels steady, even when life feels uncertain. Together, these nutrients form a biological orchestra that restores inner rhythm. Each meal becomes an act of alignment, your hormones, neurons, and immune system moving in quiet harmony. The message from science is clear. Stress is chemistry, and chemistry can be healed through nature's design. Healing begins not in the lab, but in your kitchen, through small, steady rituals that turn knowledge into nourishment. You don't need a complicated detox. What you need is rhythm. Simple, repeatable actions that teach your body peace again. Morning ritual. Start your day with an avocado spinach smoothie. Blend creamy avocado, fresh spinach, chia seeds, and almond milk. This combination floods your body with magnesium, healthy fats, and fiber, a message of calm before the day begins. As you sip, take a moment to breathe slowly. Let stillness become your first act of self-care. Afternoon, reset. When fatigue or anxiety hits, resist the caffeine cycle. Instead, pour yourself a warm cup of tulsi tea. Its adaptogenic compounds balance cortisol and help you stay alert without tension. Step outside if you can. Feel the air, look at the sky, stretch. Let your nervous system know. There's no emergency here. Evening unwind. Replace late-night snacks or screens with a gentle ritual. A handful of almonds, a teaspoon of ashwagandha powder stirred into warm milk, and 3 slow breaths. This quiet habit lowers nighttime cortisol and prepares your mind for restorative sleep. Consistency is the secret. These rituals aren't about perfection, they're about communication. Every small, mindful choice tells your body it's safe to rest, digest, and heal. Over time, these moments add up. One calm meal at a time until serenity becomes your new normal. Because true detox isn't about removing toxins, it's about removing tension. And that begins with what you nourish yourself with every single day. Meet Emma, a 38-year-old designer whose life once ran on deadlines and caffeine. Each morning began with anxiety disguised as productivity, checking messages before sunrise, skipping breakfast, surviving on adrenaline. By evening, her heart raced, her thoughts scattered, and sleep felt impossible. She told herself she was just stressed, but inside, her body was quietly burning out. One day, after yet another sleepless night, she sat in her kitchen, tears falling into a cold cup of coffee. Her body trembled, her mind felt heavy, and something inside whispered, "This can't be normal." That moment of awareness became her turning point. Emma didn't start with a diet or a supplement. She started with one small ritual: a green smoothie every morning, spinach, avocado, chia seeds, and a pinch of cinnamon. The first week, nothing changed except a sense of calm while blending. But over time, her mornings felt lighter. Next came evening tea, tulsi with honey instead of wine. Then daily walks, slower meals, deeper breaths. Within a few months, her energy steadied, her sleep deepened, and her mood lifted. The anxiety didn't vanish overnight, but it softened, replaced by quiet strength. When friends asked what changed, Emma smiled. "I stopped trying to escape stress. I started feeding peace instead." Her story is a reminder that healing doesn't roar. It whispers through small acts repeated with love. Every meal, every sip, every mindful pause becomes a vote for balance. Through food, Emma didn't just manage stress, she reclaimed her rhythm. Stress will always exist: the noise, the pressure, the uncertainty. But how your body responds to it can change completely. You can't erase life's demands, but you can nourish your resilience. That's the essence of the stress detox: not to escape, but to evolve. Every calm meal, every herbal cup, every slow breath is a message to your cells. You're safe now. Your hormones begin to listen. Cortisol lowers, your digestion wakes up, your mind clears. The body no longer fights life. It begins to flow with it. Remember, peace isn't something you find on vacation or in silence. It's something you build, bite by bite, choice by choice. The food you prepare, the way you breathe, the kindness you offer yourself, they all become forms of medicine. So today, begin with one small ritual. Maybe it's a smoothie, maybe it's tea, maybe it's simply pausing before your next meal to breathe. Let nourishment be your new language of healing. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who needs calm today. And subscribe to Nourish Garden for more weekly stories about healing through food. Because nature's medicine begins right where you are, in your kitchen, in your breath, in your heart. Take care of your body, and it will take care of your peace. True relaxation isn't escape, it's nourishment. When you feed your body the right way, you rewire your chemistry for calm. Each meal becomes a message of safety, each breath a reminder of balance. Healing doesn't happen in silence, it happens in rhythm, through food, rest, and self-kindness. Start today with one small act of nourishment, and let peace grow from the inside out.